All right, hey guys, Angel here, and we are going to talk about menu planning. Nutrition, like I've said, is really such a huge part of this whole fitness program. And getting healthy and what you put into your body is so much going to affect your results and how you feel. So, I just want to go over really quick how I plan out my week. Because if I don't plan, then it's like, it's rough. It's kind of that whole idea of if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. And I don't want you guys to fail. I want you guys to totally succeed at this. So, what I do first of all is I make sure I have my calendar with me so I know exactly what's going on during the week. If there is an evening where my girls are at dance or karate or mutual activity days, whatever, I know I need like a crock pot meal or something quick. If we have days where we're home, then it's easier to plan a meal that I can kind of cook in the evening. So I make sure I have my schedule in front of me. I have my nutrition guide, whatever your nutrition guide is. I have that in front of me. I like to pull out my 10 Eat Clean principles just for reference. And then I have now I just kind of write out on a blank piece of paper. I make my calendar. I've gotten lazy, I guess. I don't print off my 7-day menu thing or week calendar anymore. But I just make one really quick, and then I go to town. Now again, I'm following the 21-day fix. So for those of you who are following the 21-day fix, this may be a little bit more, or not even 21-day fix, but just the container program that has the containers, the portion controls, because they all kind of have the exact same nutrition guide as far as that goes. But what I do to make sure that I get in all of my green containers, which is vegetables, all of my red containers, which is proteins, and so on and so forth, at the top of my page, I'm sorry that this is backwards, I write green 3, purple 2, red 4, or whatever. And truthfully, this is an old one. My categories are higher than that right now since I'm expecting. But so I know on the top, I can see how many of each category of food I need to be eating every single day. On the bottom, so underneath, here's my Monday is breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, and sometimes I have a snack in the evening. On the bottom, I will put like 3 G's for green, 2 yellows, or what? 2 Y's for yellow, 2 P's for, what is that, purple. You know what I mean. And then as I go about planning out my menu, I can cross off, okay, I have 1 serving of vegetables, so I can cross off a G. And I have 1 serving of protein, so I can cross off an R. The red is for protein. I hope that makes sense. But that way, when I go about my planning, like I said, I know that I've got everything on the menu is going to fit the nutrition guide perfectly. And again, honestly, when your nutrition is in line, then your results are going to be so much better. I am a pretty simple eater in that, I love leftovers. Like, I'm all about leftovers. If I'm going to make a big meal for my family, I'm just going to double it and plan on having it at least 2 nights in a row. And I also have Shakeology every single day for lunch. So lunch is easy. It's kind of a crazy time of the day for me. I don't have to think about what I'm going to have, and I don't have to make myself any food. And it's kind of nice too because, to be honest, I only really have Skylar, my 3-year-old, at home with me for lunch. So I just make her little lunch whenever, and it's quick and easy, and then I've got my Shakeology, and it's just easier for me. So that's what I always know I'm having that for lunch. And while we're talking about Shakeology, I think I've spoken to all of you. Many of you have been drinking Shakeology for a while, but make sure you know how to make it because I don't want you just mixing it with water. That's disgusting. In my opinion. I guess some people do it and they like it. My dad does it and he doesn't have a problem with it. But I prefer to blend my Shakeology with a cup of almond milk, ice, half a banana, and I always throw a green container of, well, I shouldn't say always because sometimes I don't have it and I need to go shopping, but I like to throw in a green container of spinach because I'm not the best at getting my vegetables in, to be honest. So that's one of my tricks to make sure that I'm getting another serving of vegetables in. And I can't even taste it with the chocolate. It just, the chocolate is so rich that it kind of takes care of that. So Sometimes I put in a little extra peanut butter, so I've got like a peanut butter chocolate banana thing going on. But make sure that you try different recipes. Like figure out a way that you like it. Stick it in a blender, blend it up, drink it like a shake. You'll enjoy your Shakeology much more than if you're just like stirring it with water, because that's disgusting. Anyways, I kind of stick to the same general breakfasts. I love, I go back and forth between steel cut oats with some peanut butter and berries, or cottage cheese and fruit. Those are some of my go-tos, and I love having turkey bacon. To get all my protein in. And yeah, and then like I said, dinners I do a lot of leftovers. So lunches are always the same. Dinners, I figure those out first. Breakfasts are usually kind of the same. And then I just fill in my snacks with whatever I have left. I usually need some vegetables, because like I said, I have a hard time getting all my vegetables in. So I'll throw that in with some hummus or something. And that's it. I mean, I don't really know what else to tell you guys. You have your nutrition guides. We kind of went over nutrition a little bit yesterday. That gives you a really super quick overview of how I plan out my week. I won't lie, it's frustrating at the beginning. When you're first getting into that habit of learning how to menu plan, it's just kind of tedious and annoying. But I keep all of them, like I have all of my plans, so if there's a week that things are just crazy, I'll pull out an old one and I'm set. If you have any questions, please let me know. But again, we know that this whole Health Bet thing is just 3 workouts logged and 5 Shakeologies logged, and you're in. I want more for you guys. So I really would love for you to plan out your week and figure out your nutrition and get it in line. Fill your fridge full of vegetables. Like, just get ready for this, because that's how you are going to see the best results and how you're going to experience the best results this month. I would love for you all to post your menus, and I will be sharing some recipes as well. Let's see. There was one other thing I wanted to say. Oh, and just figure out when it works best for you. I probably will not be doing another post your menu. I might during this next 30 days, but I know that for some people, to be honest, I usually do my menu planning on Monday, as we're kind of doing a look at the week with the family and figuring out where everyone's going and everything. That's when I like to plan out my menu and my food for the week. And then I shop on Monday morning when the kids are at school. So figure out what works for you schedule-wise, and then make it happen. But if you have any questions, I'm here. Post it in the group, and I'm really excited. And I'm excited to see what you guys are eating, and excited to hear how your menu planning goes. And if you need help with it, that's why I'm here. I don't love doing it, but I do it. And I've kind of figured out how to do it, and it's easier for me than it was 3 years ago. So that's another thing. Just don't let it be overwhelming, and just know that it's just like anything else. It'll get easier as you continue to do it. So that's all. I'm starting to ramble now. You guys rock. Have a fantastic Friday. I'll post again tomorrow, and then Monday is day 1. All right, bye guys.